All right, destination trail pacer, 200-mile runner in training. We got Doug over
what up,
there.
Crewing for Dax. How y'all doing?
My buddy Dax is running the Bigfoot. We are at Council Bluffs, which is 130 miles in.
Yep.
And I'm gonna jump in with him for a good bit of the rest. Going to the second night was our strategy. We got this fine rig here. Here's the road we had to come down to get to it. Aid station is down that way, about a quarter mile. Dax should be wandering in here at any moment. There are 3 runners ahead of him, a Ukrainian dude, a guy named Joe, and Michael tonight, who I've been in a race or 2 with before, and who won the Triple Crown last year. Good job, Michael. They left the station, I think Joe and Michael, probably 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago. So it depends how long it'll take Dax to get out of here. We'll see how he's feeling. Hopefully having me here will give him a little bit of a bump in energy. I am packing my pack as best I can and getting ready to head out. So we'll see what he looks like when he gets here. Here comes our runner.
Got a carry for you.
Hey, bud.
The aid station?
Yeah,
It's a quarter mile down.
Damn, that is a hard section. Holy shit.
Yeah, it is. So, good to see you, man. What do you need? What do you want?
My legs are a little sore. I don't. 89. 89.
Good job. Looking fine.
89, looking fine.
Grab a seat if you want.
Yeah. Definitely.
Go sit down.
Let him in there.
A good meal.
Good meal.
That's what
Well,
he would
you
like.
are in the right place.
That's right.
Oh yeah, he sees the menu.
Yeah. We got
Breakfast burrito, pancakes, oatmeal, hot dog.
pancake. Do we have butter and syrup?
Syrup, no butter.
Okay.
So we're falling into a little bit of a uphill power hike pace. Dax is moving pretty damn well considering 132 miles in.
Yep.
72 miles to go, which is coincidentally this which is coincidentally the same length as the Backbone Trail run we did earlier this year in January. 73 miles. This will take us longer than, what was it, 19 hours it took us?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a good bit of climbing and technical terrain here. So we're effecting some trail maintenance. Dax has a blister under his foot. We're trying to cut some tape off of it. It's being aggravated a little bit. So get to be trail doc for a minute. But in the 200, when that stuff starts and you know you've got another 24 hours on your feet, maybe a little bit more, smart to deal with it immediately. So that's what we're doing. Which foot?
Both feet have this taping, and they're.
Do you want to take them both off?
Yeah.
All right. Such a pain in the ass.
Let's just make sure I have.
I can just pull it off anyway.
Yeah. I have some scissors here, but let's just pull it off.
Commenting the Ultra Gators kind of suck. They rip. They rip. I've both times I've used.
And I returned them, and I got these, and they ripped again.
Yeah,
So
that's.
REI is getting.
So just considering this video, and I think it would be useful to some people to talk about how to actually pace someone in this type of thing. I've done 4 200-mile races, all different ones, all the first time they did it, including this one. And for 3 of those races, I had pacers for parts of it. The one in Australia, I ran with someone whose pacer was with us. So, and I've also paced a few different times, different people, either randoms, meaning you show up and you'll pace whoever comes. Did that at Western States. Or friends who are in this whole sport because of me
Yeah.
and some terrible accidents. So Dax's first 100-mile race, the Kodiak 100, helped pace him in that. And it's an interesting thing because you cannot cover the ground for him. You can try and make it as easy as possible, keep him alert, do the things that are helpful, and that's going to be different things for different people. Often when I'm running with a pacer, I prefer most of the time to be in front. So, like Dax is in front as well, but sometimes it's good to turn off your brain and allow whoever's pacing to just make the decisions on course marking and that sort of thing, especially if you're way deep. The other thing is Dax has our buddy Doug crewing this time, and he's totally new to this whole thing, and a lot of times crew is brand new to this or doesn't do it themselves. And crewing is another art form where you need to anticipate the needs of somebody who, as the race goes on, is likely to be more and more compromised physically, mentally, and emotionally. So I always tell my crew or my pacer, look, I'm gonna most likely dispense with niceties. I might be brusque and all that, and I apologize for that. I'm just looking to expend a minimum of energy to get the stuff done. So my daughter Indigo is of course fascinated by that. She wants to see me be rude to people or whatever, and it rarely comes to that, but every now and then it's like, Duck, just give me this please, and don't ask me why. Or you got to do things like clean someone's feet when they're grubby, or you know, get the lube out and get the armpits or the crotch or whatever. Usually you let the runner do that themselves. That would be beyond the call of duty in this case for me, but having a checklist to go through. How are your socks? Do you have any blisters? Do you have any chafing? Do you have water? Do you have electrolyte? Do you need salt pills? What have you got for food? Do you want to throw away garbage? Do you need to replace some of the things in your pack with fresh, non-sweaty, non-wet, whatever ones? Do you need extra batteries for your headlamp? Do we need to charge your phone? What is your GPS or your Strava looking like? All these things can go on a list, and like a airline pilot in the airline business, that's one thing that eliminated, and also in hospitals actually, a proper checklist eliminated many mistakes and issues in both those industries. Ultra running, it could do the same thing. Everybody's eager to help, but sometimes it's hard to communicate exactly what you want out of this thing. So when I'm with somebody, pretty much ask where they are, what their goals are, and then do the best I can to support that in any way I can. I'll talk about it more as stuff pops up, but random night thoughts. It's 10 p.m. We've got about 8 hours of darkness, and then Dax will be heading into his third day. Hopefully finish before the third night starts. So really optimistic he gets in daylight. Quite possible he gets in, this time, give or take a couple hours. And also possible they might be a little longer, but we're solidly, it seems, in 5th spot at the moment. People are spread out. The goal is to maintain, and if anybody has difficulty or trouble, we will perhaps pick up a place or two. But you can't win the race running fast at the beginning or the middle and expecting to survive till the end. So yeah. Chafage. Yeah. Oh, that's from your belt as well. Dax's pack is bugging him a little, and he's getting a little warm with the merino on, so we're going shirtless and beltless for now. At some point, if you want to trade packs, we can do that as well. I did Mount Hood with my other pack and got a little bit of rubbing, so I'm wearing this one now. But I have the other pack with me too. This is the Mac Daddy frog. Look at my hand and look at how big this dude is. He is, ooh, and he is cold. I was like, oh, don't tip me over. Don't tip me over. Ooh. We're gonna get him off the road though. There you go, bud. Dax is just commenting about how his body starts to feel after he's 136 miles in and it's 11. That means he's going for 26 hours. Or no, sorry, 11, 36, 38 hours. So he's 38 hours in, 136 miles in. Your body starts to feel a little weird. Did you sleep at all last night? So 0 sleep. Have you had any sleep?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, so you slept 10 minutes.
While I was waiting for a hamburger.
So you've got to anticipate that there's going to be times where you're definitely low or your runner is going to be low, and you just got to buoy them through that. And you do it by staying positive. You can't disregard things, like if something's hurting or something.
Not tired.
Yeah, you're tired. That's all right. And guess what? That's what you paid your money for, to come here and get to this part where you're tired and you're still going, expanding your boundaries. Like right now, Dax is 35 miles farther than he's run before, and surviving and moving along quite nicely still. We're doing a walk-run thing. So we're walking for 2.5 minutes, and we got 10 seconds before we're running again. Then we'll run for 5 minutes, as long as it remains flat. And when you're on an open road like this that we're on, one thing, you can't start zoning out. You got to look for the flagging, because at some point we're coming off the flagging. You ready?
Yeah.
There we go. As soon as you start to see glow sticks in the trees and signs, it's a good sign that it's an aid station and someone's taking a little extra effort and made nice nearby. Or you stumbled into a rave. Oh, that looks promising up there. Good work, buddy.
I really think I'll lay down for 15 minutes.
15?
Yeah.
Let's get you sorted out first, or at least put all your stuff down, get some calories in you immediately, and then go from there. Hello, hello. No, 89.
89. 89.
Thank you, thank you. Do you need anything, Med? Oh my God, it's a freaking unicorn! And Todd Nardi, how are you, man?
My friend, I'm well.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming out, man.
You're welcome.
Sorry, just shining you in the face there.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good, good. Hello, hello.
Looking good.
Thank you.
Make you some hot chocolate.
Magic. Dax is taking a little bit of rest. Todd,
Yes, sir.
the medic,
Working feet.
the
man.
dirt medic.
Working some feet.
Just trying to get in there with Dax's blister. That's where I get one too, under there.
Yeah. He gets it pretty good. I drank most of the fluid out of it already, so. And then we're going to use the ever loving leukotape.
Yep. It's like a whole nother layer of callus for you.
Do you want this now, or do you want to wait until
Oh.
she's done with your...
Unicorn delivering a hamburger. Nothing better. Look at that.
I'm gonna put it right here for you.
That is what we need. I would ask your name, but I like calling you Unicorn so much. What is your name?
Unicorn is better.
Yeah, what's your name?
Heather.
Heather, thanks, Heather.
Joy.
Heather the Unicorn. We had a big rainstorm last night. Dax was in the midst of the lightning and thunder and intense rain, and it's really washed out the trail a lot, which makes it hard to flow through it. And it's very V-shaped, which means it's difficult to balance and use poles because of the awkward height of everything. But significant erosion, you can tell just from last night. So rough trail at the moment. But we spent close to an hour at that last stop. Got Dax's blisters taken care of, little belly button surgery to where his belt from his pack is rubbing. Got some good food and a spiritual refill from Aloha Unicorn Alley there, thanks to Heather and Sarah and Scott and Todd and the others at that station. Wow, there is clearly a big stream here. There's 3 water crossings on this one, and I think we probably got one coming up. We are likely to make the judgment call of taking our stuff off so our feet remain dry, but that is rapidly moving water. Wow. Oh, they got a line to cross with.
I got a few.
I don't think there's any... it doesn't look like there's any getting over it, so... All right, here we go. I'll test it out first. Shoes in hand. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Rock. Woo-hoo. It's moving. Knee high here. Good Lord. Ugh. Woo! All right, that felt good. Shoes back on. Dax is there feeling the current. It's a good thing we have a rope here today because it is moving. You want a hand or you good? Yeah, it is very good. We had the rope. Thank you for that. Use your poles for balance and just step across onto, nice. And then step onto that, and you can use that one or the one next to it.
That one?
Yeah. You got it, buddy. Oh, god damn it.
Fuck.
Ah.
We were close.
Well, wet feet now.
Yep.
We are getting Dax's socks wrung out. We've been through the 3 river crossings and took our shoes off on the first one successfully. Second one, there was a way across to skip across, but
I failed.
Dax slipped off a rock, so he got both his feet wet. The third crossing, which we just did, there was another way to skip across without getting wet, so now we're just doing a little shoe maintenance.
I made that one.
Yeah, he made that one all right. So now we're thinking, just let's get shoes as comfortable as possible. I emptied the grit out of mine. I don't have gaiters because I used them the other day and I forgot to put them back in, so.
Ultra gators suck.
Yeah, Ultra shoes are pretty good, but the gaiters suck, except for this on the Ultra shoes. They rip immediately right here on every shoe almost. It's ridiculous. My frustration. Shoes?
Yeah, I'm gonna string mine around my neck because I don't trust myself. I'm not dropping.
We have reached another long river crossing. Not too deep, but we're taking off the compensation. We're taking off shoes so we can keep our feet dry. Dax has calf sleeves, 2 pairs of Ninja socks, and gaiters. So it's a bit of a project. We're gonna walk across together though, so we got some balance. We are slowly making our way up to Elk Peak, which is an out and back. And we'll be at Klickitat. Morning is just ideal. It's a long climb. Ferns, dew, moss, huckleberry bushes. It's just beautiful. Check this out. incredible. This is the sights of the morning. Maybe we'll get above the clouds, but I kind of doubt it. It's gorgeous. Good?
Feels like every step is spinning.
Well, I've been heading up this climb for almost 2 hours. We're near the top. There's a little out and back. Dax's blister is giving him trouble, so he is going in, trying to pop the blister under there with the med kit. Are you gonna cut some tape off, or what are you gonna do? We don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna try and poke. Well, Dax is swearing and grumbling in pain from his blister, but there's nothing to be done. This is our top, right here, Elk Peak. All the signs got soaked in the storm. Turn around here. And here's the view we're missing. Rainier, Helens, Hood, and Adams. That is what it looks like right now. Ah! Samabicha.
Fuck.
No view. All right, dude, you made it to the top. That was a big climb.
That.
Now we got some fun downhill. 1.5 miles to get to the Clicky Tat.
I hope I don't fall on the way down, because just gotta get. The pain is so bad right now. Fuck.
This is what you got to go through sometimes. And the thing is, truthfully, probably there's nothing wrong at 100 miles. Or maybe you sort of feel it coming on a little bit. But then the next 50 miles gets worse and worse and worse. And you just got to deal with it. So,
Yeah.
he's a tough bastard. We'll get through it.
We'll get through it.
We have been running down. There are some vehicular objects and a tent over there. Woo! Looks like an aid station waiting for runners. It's nice to give them a shout as you come in so they know you're expected. How you feeling, Dax?
What's that?
How you feeling?
Oh, my foot hurts, man. My other foot hurts.
So, food and foot.
What?
Food and foot, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get it sorted. Oh, we got a little cowbell. Oh, Doug's got the trailer and the truck. We are looking good.
Get it!
Hey, everybody. We have been running down. There are some vehicular objects and a tent over there. Woo! Looks like an aid station waiting for runners. It's nice to give them a shout as you come in so they know you're expected. How you feeling, Dax?
What's that?
How you feeling?
Oh, my foot hurts, man. My other foot hurts.
So, food and foot.
What?
Food and foot, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get it sorted. Oh, we got a little cowbell. Oh, Doug's got the trailer and the truck. We are looking good.
Get it!
Hey, everybody. Dax is rocking the high-vis shorts now. He's ready to play some ball out there.
I was gonna say, are you ready to go
He's
with
trying to
some
grab some
pop?
speed nut energy. We got Sydney and Morgan here who are now taking over the heater, right?
What's up?
Thanks for your help. And we're gonna give a 5-star Yelp review to this place. 5 out of 5. Would run by and get free food again.
Yeah. Best free food I ever had.
It helps a lot to have you.
Woo. Dax is just saying, when your morale gets down, it's really good to have a pacer. With his foot hurting, it helps. So, happy to be out here.
Love you, Carrie.
Love you, Dax. I've known Dax for 20 years. So, longtime friend. And he's sort of involved in this whole mess because of me anyway, so sort of. The scenery is absurd with the super green plants, blueberry bushes, ferns, these meadows, and the mist in the air, the dewdrops, and all the things. And then we come to a section like this. It is clearly not a well-traveled trail. And I'm happy to see they have more markers here than they did when I ran the race. And we were just almost at a loss at where to go. We ended in this swamp. And it is pretty darn swampy. Oh, dude. Well, our feet are pretty much wet already anyway. Nice. Although I really don't think it matters. Look at this. We're just going over solid marshland. This is beautiful, flowers and whatnot, but every leaf is covered with liquid like that. So as soon as you hit it, it all migrates down your sock into your shoe. We took our shoes off so carefully for all the rivers, and now our shoes are just soaked. But I have to say, I like coming through here in the day much better than at night. Gosh, look at this. This is a course. The dew on this is just amazing. Wow. And this trail is amazing. Last time this section was my least favorite at night and bad marking. This time in the day, it's just so pretty. I love it. We've been working our way up this valley for a while, and we have gotten to a critical point from one side to the other. I remember this place because this is where, when we did the race, all the marking disappeared. Good job, buddy. Lots of climbing. Now, if I recall correctly, it's going to be net down from here. The trail is not really marked. Woo, look at this. This
Wow.
is beautiful.
Oh man, that's so pretty.
This is cool.
Let's get a picture.
Nice. Well done. This is extremely seldom used trail. This is pretty cool to be on in the daytime. Last time we were on this was at night. It didn't have any marking, which was insane. This is way better and better marked. There is an emerald green, crystal clear lake up here, and we are up high actually on this ridge, and this thing just carved itself out there. That is pretty awesome. If it wasn't coldish, I'd be very tempted to go in. But I might get my feet wet. So Dax and I just went through a sleepy spell for both of us. A little low on calories. So stopped and had some gel and some Boost and a couple grapes and a slice of orange, all easily palatable. Then he pulled out 2 little mini disposable toothbrushes, which felt great. So we are back in the land of the living and enjoying this amazing trail. I think we've got maybe 5 miles to the aid station. Mostly down. This trail is just hacked into the bush. We got this above us, and then the trail is salmonberry bushes with prickers and all kinds of stuff, thistles. But look at this. This is the trail. Nobody uses this trail. I love that it's part of this course. Yeah, like this weekend, this trail sees more use than the whole rest of the year put together, I bet. It is on this embankment that is so steep, it's crazy. These trees just covered with Spanish moss. It's like special effects almost. It is pretty neat. Dax was just saying how
Amazon of North America.
the Amazon of North America. Oh my word. Yeah. I'm so glad I get to see it this time in the daytime. Last night hacking through it at night, bushwhacking, no marking, is crazy. This is enjoyable. Dax and I are just talking about hallucinations, which happen when you're this deep in a race sometimes. When I was real tired back there, I was seeing dogs all over the place. It'd be like a stick with a bit of Spanish moss on it or something like that. I'd be looking at that thinking, oh my God, look at that dog. It kept happening. And I knew there weren't dogs around. And Dax, yeah, Dax is...
Everything on the ground turns into something.
You earn your hallucinations this way.
Yeah.
This is like
Uphill.
a natural thing that happens sometimes. Some people have really spectacular ones. You know, crazy kingdoms and dragons and piles of cell phones on fire like Candace's. And it's I envy that a little bit because my logical mind is probably just too... As soon as it started to happen, I'd be like, ooh, observation. But you've got to go to a great length to get to the point where natural hallucinations are happening. When you do, it's kind of cool. And we're getting close to where the out and back goes from.
Do we have to do the out and back? Oh, go ahead.
And we have a good memory here of, I was here with my pacer, Tori, Wes Rittner, and we had no idea where the trail was. There were no markings and so on, and we were tired every time. Notice trail running event. And by the way, look at the size of these mushrooms. This is like...
Let me put a hand up there.
Yeah, look at that. Footage behind it. That thing is a beast. Good Lord.
Dude, portobello burger?
So we stopped and kept trying to consult the GPX, and was about 4 o'clock in the morning. We knew it was going to get light in about 30-40 minutes. Every time we stopped, Wes would just fall over asleep. So this is the site. I had a space blanket. We all just laid down in the dirt here and froze our butts off doing a triple spoon under my space blanket for about 30 minutes. This is the spot. It was pretty funny. Good bonding experience. So this is our cliff band, and we got this big scree field, boulder field that you get to cross. It's actually a nice path across. Someone's done some work on it. But
Amazing how the boulders fell just so we can walk.
yeah, it made a path. Coming across some big fallen timber. We are less than a mile from the Twin Sisters aid station, and sat down a log there waiting for Dax. His knee's hurting a little. Not much you can do other than just tell him it will go away. But just laying down, sitting down on the log, my eyes just sort of wink or half close for a second, and I'm dreaming immediately, having dreams while I'm talking to Dax. So we are going to get to the aid station, refuel, see where everybody else is in the race potentially, and then maybe have a bit of a rest. We will see. This is pickup sticks with massive trees. The trail is awash with fallen big trees. And again, it's one of these trails which nobody uses much. Look at this. So our people are probably the only ones through here today. Look at the scenery. Wow. He's coming in. Here's faithful Doug here to meet. Runner's coming in indeed.
How you doing, buddy? Good?
Yeah, catch a few Z's?
No.
No. I'm not surprised.
Look, I'm filming him, he's filming me.
That's right. It's a contest.
Dax, brother. Killing it, man.
Yeah.
More little tiny little push right here. Just down this hill.
This is it, bud. We are here. Wow, look at all these red
Look at that.
Hello, hello. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Cup of soup would be fantastic.
We've got burgers on the grill.
That's fantastic. The 30-minute, probably more like 20-minute nap that we had was rejuvenating, and Dax has come out on fire. We are clicking away the miles pretty fast now. Just enjoying the trail and the terrain. Yeah, you see all these things that have been cut?
Yeah.
This was all not that way before. So it was Mr. Toad's wild ride coming through here. There's two people who we caught on the out and back coming into the aid station we had just left. They were 40 minutes behind getting to the aid station, and then they're going to be at the aid station probably minimum, since they're close to each other, they're going to try and get out there quick, so minimum would probably be 15 minutes, but probably more. So we got at least an hour in the bank, and neither of them were moving like we're moving at the moment. So I think we'll get down to Owen River. Yeah, we went up it faster than we went down. Dax's knees are feeling a little better, so we will surprise Doug when we get there, most likely. Burger. We are on sort of an old road or railway track. It's just getting dark, and it is a green tunnel It's like a track, but the surface is moss and grass. Dax is moving fantastically well for being 185 miles in. We're probably clicking off 8:30s right now. It's all you can ask for.
Yeah! Love you, Terry.
Love you, Dax. Pretty sure you could have, but that's nice of you to say. We are coming in, finishing up my stint. There are lights, candles. Whoa. Oh, yeah, 60 miles, no trips, 10 feet away.
But the other 4 guys have finished.
Okay, that's good. Well, we're gonna keep this brief.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any way to do this up an hour.
He's got a pace and all this guy.
I know, but the section we did is super technical.
Okay.
And they're going through it at dark. We went through it at light. So it's gonna be a big difference.
This guy's all set for the water.
What a wonderland.
What's up?
Hey, hey. How exciting.
Good on that. Okay, this is a brief stop.
Thanks for being out here, people.
We're really bad.
So here's Senor Hock. He has run through the night from Owens quite efficiently. 11:53, averaging under 10s.
Final lap.
This was fun. Good work, man.
Yeah!
Your mom's proud of you.
Oh man, I'm so fucking happy.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah. 89 coming in.
Let me get in the middle.
Yep.
We jump in on 7 and then we start on 1. 5, 6, 5, 6. Land. And then right foot forward on 1. 2 Charleston. Locked step on the next one. Spin and pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Lock step. Turn.
89 coming in.
Woo! Yeah! Woo! Okay.
Proud of you, bud.
Okay.
Proud of you.
Woo! Yeah!
Congratulations! I don't know, I think you have too much energy.
Nice job.
Yeah, nice
Holy
work.
shit, that talk.
Yeah.
Man.
Dang.
Way to
Good job,
go.
Dude.
You did it.
I'm so proud of you, man.
Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you.
Carrie War!
Dax Hock.
Doug Silton! That's one.
Yeah. Nice job out there.
Thank you. I'm a little bit.
Yeah. A little tired.
Good work, man. You cranked it. His pants is half on. His face is swollen. His
Feet are like potatoes.
look like potatoes.
My spud.
Everything is swollen. And he's very creaky, but we've had a night's sleep. Doug was a hero on the leaky air mattress on his own trailer floor.
You know, it's only uncomfortable if you think about it.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking a lot about it right now.
It's not like I ran a couple miles, you know. I didn't have to do that.
So we're going to probably disperse,
Not easy.
hit the start line one more time, at least I will, and then I'm going to head back to Vancouver. Much success, many miles.
Much success.
Here it is, the excitement of an actual finish. Cowbells are out. This is number 10 coming in. We got people. Woo-hoo! look at
Just
concentration.
don't take the tape off until the end of the race.
That's it. Just keep going.